So yeah, bro. Huh. So dope. What up, everybody? We're out here on the Tuttio today. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound too bad. They did not look happy with me. But yeah, we're on the Tuttio today because my motorcycle's having issues, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do a range test on the 60 volt, 24 amp hour. If you haven't seen my tune, I have it in the last video. But right now the bike hits about 45 miles an hour. So we're gonna try and push it most of the way. And I'm really just curious how long until the power starts cutting out like hardcore. Because I have not tested that yet, so I figured this would be a good video for that. We still have our little handy dandy side view mirror that we did in the one video. Thank you for that sponsor, whoever they were. We'll test out some wheelies in a bit. I want to break in the power. So far we've done 1.1 miles, averaging about 30 miles an hour. We're gonna try and keep it there. I'm hoping I can still hit 45 miles after like 10 miles. That's at least my goal for this run. As we get more comfortable, we'll push the runs harder and harder. But 24 amp hours at 60 volts, 40 miles, also 2000 watt motor. So we are on the motor pretty hard. Also, we're gonna talk about upgrades. So, as most of you guys know, my main bike that I do a lot of my stunting and riding and junk on is my X2. But as far as just like basic messing around and modding for that bike, I think I've kind of done most of what I can possibly do to it. That's not like adding power or, because there is no direct upgrade for that bike. For like power, for power adding and whatnot. So that's gonna be a later thing. So I think it's time to start messing around with the tube. Because now that it does have the 60 volt battery, now that it has the 60 volt battery, it is a little bit more capable of a bike. So time to start adding power. And so for me with this bike, it is not going to be like the X2 is a bike that can kind of do it all. The Tuttio is just a little in-town ripper. So we're not necessarily worried about a super high-end top speed, but we do want some torque to mess around. So I was looking at Electron & Co. Yeah. I was looking at Electron & Co.'s website, and they have a 65 tooth sprocket for the Tuttio. That's the stock one is 60 from what I believe. So 5 teeth up. That might, I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect my top speed, but say realistically, I need to keep like 40 miles an hour, at least be able to get up to there. So the 45 may be super aggressive, but for a little bit higher speed wheelies on the Tuttio, I think that'll make it a banger. So right after I finish recording, almost lost her there. Yeah, she has some of that young torque now. It's kind of nice, kind of scary too. But yeah, so 65 tooth sprocket. By the time you guys see that video, I should have it in hand. Probably will be on the bike. Probably by the time you guys see this video, I will have already crashed my bike because of said sprocket. Yeah. But yeah, I figure it's time to start actually messing around with the Tuttio, working on it. I know some of you guys here are only here for Tuttio content, and I'm like stingy with it, but we're gonna start working on it. We're gonna get it out there. So far, we are 2.5 miles into the ride. We still have we still have some really good acceleration. Woo! So, also, this is the part of the ride that's probably going to get me in trouble. Because where I live, so with the X2, it's a hub motor style bike. Because it's a hub motor style bike, making it a quieter bike. So it's a lot easier to sneak up in these spots around like at faster speeds because it's quieter. And it doesn't draw as much attention, though it is bigger than, I feel like the Tuttio size being small also draws some attention to it, because people are like, wow, he's going fast for something small. But yeah, the Tuttio having a mid-drive motor kind of makes noise. Because it makes noise, people knows it's not a normal bike. It also doesn't have pedals. My X2, that has pedals. But so far we've made it pretty far and not ran into people yet. It would be pretty dope if I could make it all the way without dealing with people. Oh, the park looks pretty empty too. Say that. Should have brought my drone. We could have got some B-roll, but we didn't get no B-roll because we left the China drone at home today. But there are some cuts out here we can go hit. One thing I will say, for a tiny little bike, this thing is like low-key some fun. This is where we... Oh, dude. Tinted visor in the woods is not... Low-key not the move. Ooh. Hey! You! Hey! Dude! So, my coworker literally told me he saw you the other day. Oh, really? And I was like, bro, because I've been out here, I have a... Oh, dude, here. Let me... Feel 01. Oh, yeah. I just put the 60-volt battery in it, so yeah. I was just finally getting around to testing it out, because the X2 has a hub-style motor, yeah. But this one has a mid-drive closer to like a Surron does. Yeah. So, I'm trying to blow up my motor so I can upgrade my motor soon. Yeah. But, cool. Oh yeah, like if you're not up to anything tomorrow, hit me up on Instagram and we can go out and mob. Here, actually, hold on. Let's see, what's your Instagram? That card I gave you, if you scan it, okay, yep, if you scan it, it'll take you to my Instagram and all that stuff, and my YouTube. Do you have a YouTube? I got a YouTube, yeah. Dude, message me your YouTube and I'll follow you, and heck yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this range test, and you have an awesome day. Yeah, you too, bro. Dude, awesome. Huh, so dope. Freaking another guy on a Surron. That's always really awesome. Hey, freaking, yeah, that's really freaking cool. It's the first guy out here I've seen with one of those. So, you know, so far we're at 3.4 miles into our little, into our range test. Sorry guys, we got a little bit distracted. Too much off-roading yet, so here she go. I am quite interested to see how she do. Man, that's freaking awesome. Gonna get some riding content. I've been telling my coworkers to buy Surron so that I had people to mob with. And they won't. And it kills me because, you know, friends that ride together get hurt together. I mean, really. But yeah, that was freaking dope. And I think it's funny because I literally, as I was leaving the house, was like, oh, I should probably grab a card. But I was like, you know what? My car, I never see anyone, so there's no reason to bring a card. But, whew, wow, that was sketchy. Why do I do this to myself? One thing I will say, on the Tuttio, you feel, woohoo! You get a lot more active with it on off-road with the Tuttio, I'm not gonna lie. On the X2, I'd be floating through here like, oh, we're gonna go this way. Even though I think this way takes me to a dead end that I always have to turn around at. Oh, ooh, ooh. Let's, yep, turn in this way. Oh, man. So, for those of you guys on my channel who keep track, dark places 4, tinted visor 0. But low key, I thought the Tuttio was cool with the I thought the Tuttio was pretty fire with just the 48 off-road. The 60 volt off-road literally turns it into a whole nother beast. Oh yeah, so. Also, because the Tuttio's throttle is it's kind of touchy, so what was that? Kicking dirt up. Ooh-wee, I did not plan on exerting this much energy today. Nor this much excitement today, to be honest with you. But it's always a good surprise. This is why everyone needs an e-bike. You literally just out mobbing, making friends. Making the world a better place. And the more people we get riding through this spot, the better this spot will be. So that's pretty freaking dope. I was gonna say something, but I keep distracting myself. Should have taken that turn because I don't know where I'm going. And we are still hitting pretty good power. Maybe slightly less responsive, but it's like less responsive in a way that it feels like better. Whew. My hand is cramping though. Yeah, so not super responsive off the cut, but not super responsive like first twit, like you touch it and it like takes off kind of thing, but it's still good. Uh-oh, where am I? This could be a nice spot to do some wheelies. Ooh. So I don't know if it's because. Here, let's try this. Nope, that didn't work. Woohoo. Let's not get ran over today. Let's see, 5 miles in, top speed. Definitely takes longer to get there. but we're still hitting the 44, 45 miles an hour for top speed. It does take some time to get there though. This bike's also kind of weird, at least for me. For reference, I'm 5'10", and like 5'9", 5'10". I really want to learn how to do a stoppie, but I can't. But okay, so for me wheeling this thing, I'm like 5'10"-ish, 5'9", 5'10". My knees are almost to my chest. Oh. Wow. And so trying to wheelie this thing, it's like trying to get, so if I'm sitting straight up on the bike, my legs can only go like that far up. Oh, dude. So there's this thing called a Brazilian flick. If you know like Jixabra or any of them like real motorcycle guys, they kind of talk about it. And it's kind of a way of like popping up your motorcycle or bike into a wheelie. And with the Tuttio, you can actually kind of do that, which is kind of cool. Please don't shoot me. I just need to get through here. There, we made it. Ooh. I guess once we get to an open spot, we can go ahead and check our battery voltage. Whew, whew. So I kind of thought I knew where I was, but apparently I don't know where I am, so I swear I just came from this way. I did just come from this way. So, we're gonna flip a bitch one more time. Whew. I know some people say that these e-bikes, you don't get no exercise or nothing, but dang. I'm breathing hard a little bit. We're at 6.2 miles into the ride. We're at 63.2 volts. Yeah. So go this way. Let's not go that way. Yeehaw! Ooh. Let's not go face first into that pole. Let's go over here and do some wheelies. So yeah, bro. It's all about the, I don't know, practice. Ooh.
You gonna hit it?
Say that again?
You gonna hit it?
I'm not good at jumps, so you can go ahead of me. Yeah, screw that. Ooh. 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 Ooh-wee. Oh.
Pretty fun. This thing flies through the air pretty good. I like it.
Say that again?
I said this thing flies through the air pretty good.
Oh yeah, see, I'm not that far on bikes and stuff yet. Jumping still kind of scares me a bit.
How long have you been riding for?
6 months?
6 months?
Yeah.
Bad, yeah. Yeah, I've been riding this thing just like off and on for the last like 2 years, but like riding like dirt bikes and stuff, like years.
Huh.
But,
Gnarly.
yeah. I haven't like jumped too much, but I mean this thing's pretty easy to jump on, but
Oh, cool. Sweet. Nope. Ooh, peace out. Ooh, peace. Need it. Because it doesn't need like it has the power, but it just doesn't have enough of a oomph to give it all the way through. And we're all about the oomph. Like if I start lower, huh. I'm also like weird. Let's go all the way down. I feel like the Tuttio kind of needs a longer seat. Like a little bit longer to put me a little bit more over that rear wheel. And I'd be with it. Oh, that one was the juice though. Like, also, yeah, we got to work on this bike. I think that's predominantly what it is. We need to quit messing around. We need to dump some cash into the Tuttio and just build it out. I feel like if I went ahead, did a proper seat grip on it, because right now we're still running with the stock seat, and it kind of sucks ass. Okay. Yeah, like the Tuttio on the main road takes so long to get up to speed. It's kind of insane. I have it fully gunned, and we're going. Good thing at the end of this road, it goes up to 40 miles an hour. But, yeah. Do not pull out in front of me, you bitch, you bitch. Better watch where you're going, yo-ho, yo-ho. Hey, we got up to 48, though. Fucking running. See, she had an e-bike. Hey, so we're hitting 48, 47 at 7 miles into the ride. So, that's not that bad, I ain't gonna lie. I did not see that coming from the bike. Let's do a quick voltage check. We'll mess around, do some wheelies. We're at 11.5 miles. Looking at 60 volt. At 7 miles. Not 7 miles. 70 miles total on the bike. 11.5 miles for the trip. So, we're at almost 12 miles at 60 volts, so That's pretty good. Honestly, if I really tried, I could probably pull like 70 more. Hey. I probably should tackle my rear tires today too, because they're probably hurting. Let's just go ahead. We're gonna put like 2 miles full speed on the bike. See where she's sitting at, and take her from there. But yeah, so I know this video's kind of been probably not the most coherent of all my videos, purely out of the fact that we ran into a Surron guy. Oh, is that a cop? Please don't be a cop. Please don't be a cop. Yeah, so like under 10, you can almost wheelie just by here. We're gonna lean all the way back, and we're gonna, yeah, it'll almost pick itself up. It's kind of cool, not gonna lie. So like 7 miles an hour, at least right now, with my weight, height, and all that, with the configurations I have, is like kind of the perfect wheelie speed. With the sprocket, oh, truck, let's go this way. I'm gonna duck off this way. Nope, there's people. We are just gonna continue our way. Yeah, there's hella people out today. Kind of interesting. Those kids look like some children of the corn chips, though. I ain't even gonna lie. If I hit a pothole, this is gonna hurt. Man, this is why my e-bikes all need brakes right now. Oop, and there's the bus. We gone! One more speed run, and then we'll look at our final. We're at 14.2 miles so far. So that's kind of better than I expected, not gonna lie. No car guys today, but they got the squad lined up. So we're looking at, say, 15 miles, 57.7 volts cruising, 57.8. So like, honestly, 20, 25-ish miles easy on this thing.